Supra is back. We are doing some more modifications to this car. He has purchased a cold air intake we're going to be putting on it. You can kind of see I've already started. We have a new downpipe going on, and lowering springs. I mean, I didn't think the wheel gap was too bad. It was about an inch, but yeah, he bought some Eibach lowering springs to lower this car a little bit more. See the wraps holding up not too bad. It's been what, 2 weeks now, 2 weeks that this car's been done, so it's not a bad time to bring it in, kind of go over and do touch-ups and stuff, see where we need to touch up as well. But yeah, you can see we got the springs back here we're going to end up replacing, and then these springs up here are going to get replaced. For those, give the car a little bit of low. And we have the cold air intake over here, and we have the new downpipe in right here. So this has a high flow cat in it. You can see it is catted. Give him a little bit more power, a little bit more noise. It's kind of what he's really going for, is the noise aspect. But I was actually really pleasantly surprised by seeing this factory one. It's a good size for a factory downpipe. There is really not much restriction to that thing, which surprised the heck out of me, but kind of glad Toyota did that. I guess that's why they get all the power out of this little 6-cylinder. Yeah, so I might do a how-to on the springs once I start getting them pulled off. Kind of give you a breakdown right now what will be happening. So I'll be pulling this whole strut and then pulling the top cap, pulling the spring out. Well, I'll compress the spring, otherwise it gets kind of dangerous, might hit yourself. These springs have a lot of pressure on them, so yeah, you want to compress them before you pull the top nut. Pull that off, put your new spring on, put it back on, back together. Pretty basic. Anyone with like general mechanic skills could probably figure it out. But yeah, I'll give you updates as we go along. All right guys, so sorry I haven't been giving you updates, but we got 2 out of the 3 modifications done. You can see his new cold air intake is done and in. We got the new downpipe installed down there, bringing all this so he can have some turbo noises. But yeah, so we got the lowering spring installed on this. As you can see, it's Eibach lowering kit. This wheel is probably actually good to go back on. We got Brett over here working on the driver's side now, cranking down, getting it compressed and stuff so we can get it out of that socket that it goes into on the control arm. And after that, hopefully these ones are a little bit easier. I don't think they'll be too bad. Basically disconnect a couple things so it sags down, sway arm and stuff, so it sags and it should pop it right out. And then after that, put tires on, set it down, and get him on his way. Hopefully we don't see the orange Supra for another week or 2, but chances are we'll be seeing it again shortly. All right guys, so we have everything done and installed on the car. Preston is just now getting the tires put back on. Then we're going to drop it down to the ground and see how low this thing really is. One thing that I found is weird, so with the bigger downpipe and stuff, it really doesn't sound a whole lot louder, or it didn't crackle like it did before, which is kind of weird to me, but maybe it just needs to get heated up a little bit before it'll start doing the downshift pops. Oh no, it'll be interesting to see. I'll let you guys know. All right guys, so we got it back down on the ground. Look at how much lower that sits. Old Ben here's going to have a hard time going through dips now. But yeah, it just definitely, I feel like the back more so than the front. If you look, yeah, you got about, take your fingers straight in, about a finger width is all. Up here you got a couple. I got a little bit of play up here, but it's not bad. Definitely changed the stance. A few minor upgrades, took about half a day to install. Not too bad, but a whole lot better.